Alright, so we got an afterburner, that's worth quite a bit. Up to 1.6 million in loot. And we started at 1.3, now we're almost 1.6. So like 5 million total in earnings. It's starting to add up. I think it's a little bit better than mining. Alright. Come on, this salvaging. I guess is there like a salvaging skill? Where's my skills? Industry? It's not industry. Fleet support. Drones, electronics, scanning, trade, neural production, resource. Well, it's not that. Huh. Where's salvaging? Engineering? It's not engineering. Oops, I didn't do that. Search salvaging. All skills. Salvaging. 100% increase in chance of salvage retrieval per additional level. Really? So it could be a lot worse. Are there any other support skills for salvaging? I don't know. Show info attributes. Access difficulty bonus 15%. Whatever that means. Requirements mechanics 3. Wait. But I don't have mechanics 3. How am I using it if I don't have the requirements? Oh, because salvager has already been... Wait. I have... That doesn't make any sense. How is it that... I'm not sure what's going on. Variations in this... I don't know what's going on. Am I not supposed to be able to use this? I don't know what that means. Alright. Data core... 2 more. Is this like, are these clouds? Am I not lagging in clouds anymore? I'm kind of sad that we have to turn off the shaders to not lag in clouds. Alright, let's get out of here.
Warp drive active.
Wow, this game salvaging so boring. I don't even. There's nothing. There's literally nothing for me to say because there's no action. There's nothing interesting. 2 cosmic signatures. All right. So there's 1 more mission gone. There's supposed to be 50 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 out of 50. 1/3 of the way. I should probably take a break at some point.
Docking request accepted.
Alright, here's a data core. The data core you recovered has proved interesting. Before her kidnapping, Dr. Kistal found several oddities in the drone components. Honestly, it's created more questions than answers for Creo drone staff. As a sign of good faith, I'm going to share some information with you. Our drones are being corrupted by some other kind of drone. I need you to take some information to a friend of mine in Caldari space. They've also been suffering from drone problems recently, and this data may help him and his people. I need you to keep this quiet. Our friendship isn't exactly something we're broadcasting, not with both of our empires at each other's throats. If you agree, I'll make sure the information is secretly hidden on board your ship. You never even know it's there. All you have to do is go and talk to Emiri Asaka, and he'll take care of the rest. Alright, we're going to Caldari space. Caldari Prime, home of the Caldari people, claimed and occupied by the Galactic Federation for nearly 2 centuries until recent actions by the then head of state, Tibus Hith, temporarily brought it back under Caldari control. The Galante eventually loosened its grip on the planet, which is currently being monitored by the relatively impartial Mordu's Legion. Right. So, yeah, Galante and Caldari are enemies. And we have to fly to Caldari space. Which is that way. Alright, more flying. What other ships are we interested in? Maybe at some point we should move into like a Navy issue cargo, for example. So if we look at the one I was looking at, show info. So you see how there's fitting. See how there's 5 hard points for launchers, whereas the Navy issue has 6 hard points for launchers, right? And you go CPU 465 and 715, and so like it's got more power, more CPU. So the Navy issue is basically just the same ship but a bit better.
Warp drive active.
And that's like, I mean, without Omega clone state, that's about as good as we can go with our ships. Caldari Navy Hookbill. Frigate wise, there's that one. So how's that better than Condor? Hold on, let me just go Condor. Description, attribute, fitting. So there's 3 missile hard points, and then the Hookbill, again it's 3. Traits, bonus to damage, velocity.
Warp drive
Damage, but not, so it's got longer range. Oh, wait a minute, I used the Kestrel. Never mind. Velocity and damage. I'm not sure how this is better than the other ones. Oh, interceptors are immune to interdiction spheres. So the warp bubbles, the interdiction bubbles, you can just ignore them. So that's kind of good. So if you want to fly through Nullsec, you want to be in an interceptor. Although covert ops allows you to cloak, so you can use cloaking devices, especially the Tech 2 stuff, which means you can warp around while cloaked. I think. Tech 3 ships are quite powerful. You can fit them to do anything. So these Tech 3 ships, you can fit them however you want. So the same hull you can use for like any. Basically, you can put anything in them, which makes them quite flexible. So this is the Tengu. Everyone loves the Tengu. Everyone loves the Tengu. So you see how they've got systems, electronic systems, defensive systems, engineering systems, offensive systems, propulsion systems. So like you put a bunch of these systems onto your ship, so it's modular. It's basically a modular ship, and you just kind of put all these modules onto your ship, and you can do a lot of different stuff with it. But we're never going to fly those because we don't have the skills. Raven. Raven is the battleship that we want to use because we have missiles. And we're not going to fly capitals. I don't think. But if we ever do anything at all, we're going to go, first of all, into a mining barge. I don't remember which one. Procurer, Coveter, Retriever. Is it the Retriever? The one with the big cargo hold. Show info.
Warp drive active.
Attributes fittings. 2 slots. 2 slots. 2 slots. Wait a minute. Durability and self-defense, which is not the one that I want. This one, weaker defenses, smaller ore bay, so this one mines faster. So if you are working in a team and there's someone with a large transport, then you get this one to mine faster. The one that usually is for the solo people is the Retriever, which is the bigger storage, which allows you to, like if you're solo, then you want the bigger storage. So if anything, if we ever go into Omega Clone state, we get into a mining barge, and we mine rocks. We fire lasers at rocks, and that's the most reliable way to get enough credits to continue to buy more plexes. But again, I don't really want to because like once you're buying a plex, you're dedicating yourself to spending a lot of hours to playing the game. Because otherwise you're wasting your money and wasting your time. And I just don't want to be that dedicated to a video game like Eve. Alright, we're here. We're in Caldari space. Look at it. We're back home, kind of. We've still got enough Scourge missiles.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Hi, yes, Yoda. we're talking to this guy. We've been dealing with the same drone corruption described by Zarasia. We've managed to contain the contaminated ones inside a dead space pocket, but that's only a temporary solution. I need you to scout out the situation personally. I've been trying to get updates from my colleague in the field, but apparently she is having trouble getting clearance for outside communication. Fly over there and make sure the drones are still adequately contained. If they aren't, report back to me. Do not enter into any confrontations with the security forces attempting to contain the drones. Am I clear? Sure. Make sure the drones are still adequately contained. Report back to me. Don't fight anyone. Okay. He says don't fight anyone. Walk to location.
Warp drive active.
No scan results. Crazy. Well, there's an acceleration gate into a dead space pocket.
Warp drive
This
active.
usually means combat, but he says specifically don't engage the security forces containing the drones. Yeah, okay. Drone bunker. Holy cow, what is this? Drone hive. Storage warehouse? What am I doing again? Read details. Scout out the drone hive and report back on friendly vessels. Scout out the drone hive? Drone hive. It's a massive ship. That's a massive drone ship. Caldari Navy. Here, let me scout out the drone hive. I'm not attacking the drones, am I? Arriving out of warp, it becomes immediately clear that whoever's handling security has little idea how to fight drones. Battleships patrol on the fringe of the swarm, seemingly oblivious to just how vulnerable they are without proper support from smaller vessels. Alright, we're done. Dock.
Warp drive active.
There's a bunch of battleships without small ship support. Okay, well, funny. So the battleships, I mean, they're big, but their weapons, unless you fit them with small rockets, what happens is your heavy missiles can't hit the frigates because they're too slow. So then if you get swarmed by frigates, your battleships will get destroyed.
Permission requested. Docking request accepted.
So like, you know, like big ships counter big ships, but small ships counter small ships. So like, if you fly around in a battleship, you can't actually do low level missions that well. I mean, you won't die because you can just tank everything, but you also can't hit the enemies, which is kind of pointless. Alright, complete mission. Then it's as I feared. Thank you for the report. Okay. The situation has gotten complicated. The current security deployment won't last long against those drones. The local commander, Vitimaya, seems happy just to contain the drones, but that only buys the little bastards more time to escape or supplement their numbers. I need to know more about the commander and why he doesn't seem to know what he's doing. I have a friend named Nachi Koruda working for the House of Records who should have those answers. Fly over to the archive facility where she works and return to me with anything blah blah blah. Alright, pick a location. Set destination. Another courier mission. fly over there, pick up a thing, fly back.
Warp drive.
So there are
active.
these other ships. I mean, the Sisters of Eve ships. Amar Caldari, Amar Galante, I mean. So to fly this, you need both Galante and Amar ship skills. 100% reduction in cloaking device CPU requirement. So the Sisters of Eve ships are great for exploration. Because you can cloaking device, and then you have bonus to scan and probe strength, and then you have bonus to analyzer, relic and data analyzer. Can fit covert ops cloaking device, which means you can warp around and cloak. And reduce cloak reactivation delay, so that's really good. And then the cruiser similarly has bonus to scanning and can fit covert ops. And then this one, battleship, large energy turret, and then scanning and analyzer and armor repair. Yeah, so the Sisters of Eve ships are pretty good for exploration. Let's see requirements. Galante Frigate 3, Amar Frigate 3, so you need to know those to even fly the thing.